Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Follow along as I vlog my way through Walt Disney World during my solo trip in August of 2020. For this particular trip, I chose to stay at Disney's Pop Century Resort. It is a great economical option while also giving you access to Disney's Skyliner transportation system. This resort also includes an awesome gift shop as well as food court style dining with a variety of menu options to choose from. Pop Century is decorated in over-the-top colorful theming, larger-than-life characters with hints of cultural references from the 20th century, making this resort a great economical option for families or for anyone who just loves being surrounded in that over-the-top Disney magic. Hey guys! Okay, so I've been checked in and it actually already rained, so I waited for the rain to die down a little bit, as you can hear the thunder, and I am headed to Disney Springs, so I'm excited! After a short bus ride over and a temperature screening at the entrance, I made it into Disney Springs. Because I visited Disney Springs on a Wednesday evening, the crowds were extremely light, making it a lot easier to get into my favorite store at the World of Disney. With current crowd limitations in place, on weekend evenings there's typically a line to get into this particular store, so be sure to plan ahead. After an evening of shopping and working up an appetite, I decided to snag a delicious treat from Amorit's Patisserie. I highly suggest the lemon blueberry cheesecake. It was delicious. Hey y'all! Okay, so I just made it back from Disney Springs, and yes, I have a filter on because this, after heat and rain for a few hours, does not look good. But I just wanted to hop on real quick before I have my dinner and share a tip with you guys real quick about masks. First of all, wearing masks here at Disney really isn't as hard as I thought it would be. Probably because everybody's wearing one. But I will say that I've noticed wearing cloth masks, so your homemade style kind of masks, make my face itch and kind of irritate my skin. And that may just be me, but I've noticed that disposable masks are a lot more comfortable as far as like skin irritation. So if you have sensitive skin, be sure to bring some disposable masks as a backup just in case, so you're not uncomfortable. But anyways, I just wanted to share that tip with you guys. I got myself a nice drink from the pool bar. And I'm gonna sit here and relax and enjoy my dinner, but I just wanted to give that quick tip to you guys. I can't wait to share more magic with you guys tomorrow. Bye! For my first day, I decided to head to Hollywood Studios. And as you can see from the picture here, the line for the Skyliner was extremely long. But surprisingly, it only took me about 20 minutes before I boarded the Skyliner. The overall trip to Hollywood Studios from Pop Century via the Skyliner took just under an hour. But before we arrive at the actual park and have some fun, let's enjoy some Skyliner scenery.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor.
Hey guys! Okay, so I made it into Hollywood Studios. Finally, it took me about an hour on the Skyliner. And that was coming from Pop Century. So I missed the Rise of the Resistance first boarding group opportunity at 10 a.m. I'm gonna try again at 1 o'clock, so fingers crossed. The park is actually, to me, just as crowded as a normal day, maybe a little lighter. But a thing to remember with that is that this is the smallest Disney park, so it's gonna feel more crowded. The longest line is an hour, and that's for the new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I'm actually gonna head to Toy Story Land and check it out. My first attraction of the day was Toy Story Midway Mania. Since there is no line, I decided to take advantage of this walk-on attraction. I also wanted to take note of some of the new social distancing measures Disney has put in place inside of the queues. After some fun on Toy Story Midway Mania, I decided to head down Sunset Boulevard to ride Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. The lines were extremely short for both of these attractions, and they also no longer featured their pre-shows due to social distancing measures.
Common elevator about to ascend into your very own coaster through the Twilight Zone.
After wrapping up Sunset Boulevard, I decided to head over to Star Tours, and on my way I was able to catch one of Disney's new socially distanced character experiences called cavalcades. These are basically unannounced short parades featuring some of your favorite Disney characters. This one in particular featured friends from Disney Junior shows.
May met at the arrivals lounge on level 1. Thank you.
After Star Tours, it was time for my lunch reservation at Mama Melroses. At table service restaurants across Disney World, you will no longer find paper menus. Instead, you'll be given a QR code to scan with your phone to view the current options. At Mama Melroses, I recommend getting the charred strip steak with aged balsamic butter and 4-cheese macaroni. And for dessert, the cherry torte, which is made with Ghirardelli chocolate and Morello cherries. All in all, this restaurant was a great break from the heat and a nice quiet spot to grab a meal. After lunch, I noticed that the line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was super short, so I decided to take my chance and hop on.
I made it on Runaway Railway. I'm so excited. This is my first time on it, so here we go.
Sure you can good care of our friends. What could possibly go wrong? Oh no! I must have hit that crack switch! Wait! This is all my fault! Oh no! They're jumping me! Let's get that food! Not a chance! There they are! Baby, right down!
Okay guys, I just got off of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It was so cute. It was my first time on it. I absolutely loved it. And even better, there was a cast member. I was talking to her and I told her I hadn't ridden it yet, and I was super pumped, and she actually put me in the fast pass line. So I got on even quicker. The magic is still alive here. Cast members are so happy to be back. So it was just so fun. Even better news, I am on my way to ride Rise of the Resistance. My group got called, yes! So can't wait to share it.
While I wasn't able to score a virtual boarding pass in the morning, I was able to snag one in the afternoon. Disney gives you 2 opportunities to score a Rise of the Resistance boarding pass. Once at 7 a.m. anywhere while on Disney property, and then again at 1 p.m. while inside Disney's Hollywood Studios. To grab a pass, log in to your My Disney Experience account, click on Join, select your party, and hit Submit. These passes go extremely fast, so be sure you're ready when the time comes.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Makara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Makara base secret.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety gear, it'll be a smooth ride. Tech is in motion.
Yes, I just spoke to be sure.
All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Evasive action!
Try to shake him, Bo!
I'm trying,
We lost Blue 5! I'm gonna try to get out of the way!
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready, you won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Order. You will exit and proceed to your right for processing one unit at a time, starting with this one.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Blue Squad. All bags resting on the ground between your feet. Seatbelts are left and right only.
Order to the turbo list. Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. Attention, Block 3.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detection to level D.
If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
Roll the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm. All personnel to their stations.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. You will
off of Rise of the Resistance. Y'all, it was amazing. You don't even have to be a Star Wars fan to love it. Disney outdid themselves. It was worth the months of waiting and all the tries to get a boarding pass. Definitely a must-do. So it was great. I am now on my way to try to ride Slinky Dog Dash before it rains.
While Slinky Dog Dash was actually closed due to an incoming thunderstorm, I decided to actually head back over to Tower of Terror to ride it one more time. On my way, I was able to snag some of these photos of how low the crowds had actually gotten by the afternoon. After riding Tower of Terror and being able to walk on because there was absolutely no wait, I decided to head back over to Star Tours since that no longer had a wait as well. The queue for Star Wars was completely empty. Afterwards, I headed back to Toy Story Land where I was able to hop on to Slinky Dog Dash with about a 15-minute wait.
In this backyard, the guys started living.
Even though Hollywood Studios was the most crowded park during my entire trip in August, I was still able to enjoy all of the major attractions and even ride some of them multiple times. Recently, Disney has announced that their park capacity levels have been increased, and the crowd levels at Hollywood Studios have steadily grown since these videos were taken. So it's important to plan far enough in advance to book your park pass reservation for this particular park. And don't worry, even with increased crowds, I'm confident you will still be able to fit in all the fun. Thank you so much for joining me on my first vlogging adventures through Hollywood Studios, and be sure to keep your eye out for part 2 of my trip where I visit the Magic Kingdom.